Hello folks, it's Danny Panzella from the Peaceful Streets Project, New York City, on this brisk New York City morning. Last night I was pulled over by one of the mob known as the NYPD. They said I ran a stop sign, which in fact I did not run the stop sign. This is a peculiar intersection where the stop sign is about 20 feet back from the actual intersection as opposed to 4 or 5 feet, which is the norm. So I rolled through that stop sign but came to a full and complete stop at the actual intersection where I could actually see the oncoming traffic. It's really a strange intersection to have that stop sign the way it is. Anyway, the officer didn't inform me of why he pulled me over, but he demanded to see my papers. Well, after I complied, because at that point there was really nothing I could do, when he came back, after writing me the summons to meet his quota, I informed him that, really the law is, and you know the law as an NYPD officer, that you're supposed to let me know what crime I'm being accused of before asking me to see my papers. He then argued with me a little bit and made a veiled threat that he could arrest me if I preferred that.
Summons for the stop sign.
All right. So listen, officer, I just want to let you know, because I'm sure you know it's the law. You're supposed to tell me why you stopped me before you ask for my information. And if you don't know that that's the law, then you can check it.
If you know the law, then you can fight that in court.
Okay.
Because I do not have to inform you why you stopped me.
Absolutely, you do. I was just checking.
Once I checked your information, I informed you why I stopped.
It's part of the foundation of this country that you have to be notified what you're being accused of.
I did notify you what you're being accused of.
No, I know. After you asked me for the information.
Right, and I have the right to ask you for your information based on this is. Do you understand any traffic infraction is an arrestable offense? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So I had every right to pull you over, and I could arrest you. Okay. Once I have your ID, I explained why you're being stopped. That's how it works. If you don't think so, feel free to call NYPD Law Division and discuss it with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun being a tax collector.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is he could arrest me. According to an NYPD source, a summons is in lieu of arrest. He could have, taken me into the station to write me the summons, and then he would have had to let me go after inconveniencing me for a few hours or so. But if you ever find yourself in this situation, be polite, assert your rights, and just say, officer, I'd like to know what crime I'm being charged with so that I can decide whether or not I legally need to show you my papers. I wouldn't push the issue. You don't want to be detained. If they do threaten to arrest or detain you, I would ask to see a supervisor immediately. They must summon a supervisor if you request it, and then it's up to the supervisor whether or not they will actually go through with the arrest. 9 times out of 10, over something like a stop sign or a minor traffic infraction, they are not going to be bothered with it. So don't let the officer get any overtime and arrest you for no reason. Call the supervisor. But the idea of doing this and having these conversations with police is to let them know, what, the public knows their rights, and they cannot use our ignorance to take advantage and meet their quota goals. That we're not going to just comply just because they have a badge. Badges don't grant extra rights. And so again, the purpose of the Peaceful Streets Project is to encourage people and to teach people how to peacefully but assertively stand up for their rights. I'm Danny Panzella for the Peaceful Streets Project, New York City. Have a great day and stay warm.